Okay, so these are two budget smartphones recently introduced into the market. The A13 Pro from Umidigi and the Infinix Hot 12. Okay, I'm going to be comparing both of them in this video so as to help someone out there make a decision. Which one should you buy? Which one is faster and better at the end of the video? So for the price difference, the Umidigi A13 Pro costs 85,000 in Naira or 180 US dollars. And for that price, you're getting a 6 gigs of RAM and a big 128 gigs of internal storage. For the Infinix Hot 12, it costs 93,200 in Naira or 163 US dollars. And for that price, you're getting a 4 gigs of RAM and also a big 128 gigs of internal storage. So the first difference here is the price. The Infinix Hot 12 is a bit higher in price than the Umidigi A13 Pro. Okay, then moving on into the design of both smartphones. They both look a bit similar, as if they are both made of glass. Yes, the Umidigi A13 Pro has an edgy made glass on the rear, while the Infinix Hot 12 has a plastic rear that glows and feels like glass. But it is not. You have metal frames on the A13 Pro and a plastic frame on the Hot 12. Of course, in this context, both of them looks and feel premier, but the A13 Pro has more weight than the Hot 12 because it's completely glass and metal. But I would strictly advise you should be more careful with the A13 Pro because once it is cracked, the beauty is gone. And of course, out of the box, they would have cases designed to fit them. On the A13 Pro, it's a clay TPU case that really feels different. The camera bump is protected. On the Infinix Hot 12, you have a free fire case that makes the phone look amazing. And also the camera bump is also safe. But overall design, both of them look so beautiful. They both sport noticeable camera bumps, a triple camera combination with their LED flashlights. On the A13 Pro, it looks more like the iPhone style. On the Infinix Hot 12, it's a rectangular camera bump and they both glow when light hits them from the rear. So moving on to the external features, they both have trays for SIMs and a micro SD card for memory expansion. On the right side, you've got the volume up and down buttons and the fingerprint sensor that is also the power button on both devices. And then below, you've got a USB Type-C charging port on both devices, the speaker grill and the microphone for calls. So which phone unlocks faster? A side-by-side comparison of both devices, the Infinix Hot 12 unlocks faster than the Umidigi A13 Pro. Yes, it's very smart and fast, and their responsiveness is okay, and they both get the job done at the end of the day. Coming to the display side of things, the Hot 12 refreshes at 90Hz, and the A13 Pro refreshes at 60Hz. Scrolling through apps feels a lot more smoother on the Hot 12, but that doesn't mean it lags behind on the A13 Pro, no. It's just that the Hot 12 responds a bit faster here than the A13 Pro. But if you take a closer look, you may not really tell the difference, especially if you have more apps installed on the A13 Pro, unlike the Hot 12 that comes with tons of apps that you may not even have to use at the end of the day. But when it comes to color reproduction, the A13 Pro has it. You have a 6.82 inches on the Hot 12 and a 6.7 inch on the A13 Pro. Both of them are IPS LCD display that looks so beautiful. They both feature a 720 pixel resolution with sweet looking colors. The A13 Pro display tends to be more detailed, having good saturation and contrast level. On the Hot 12, it is okay, but the major difference here is the size. So if you're looking to consume media content on a bigger display, you have the Infinix Hot 12 as a good option in this context. Okay, then moving on to the camera performance. You have 18 megapixel on the Hot 12 as the main camera lens, a 2 megapixel depth and a QVGA camera. On the A13 Pro, you have a 48 megapixel camera as the main lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 5 megapixel macro. They both have decent picture qualities, especially the A13 Pro. The picture quality has certain amount of details with good color presence. The Hot 12 isn't so bad at all. It is also decent with noticeable details. Portrait shot is okay on the Hot 12 and it is missing on the A13 Pro. But aside from that, everything else is fine. In video recording, both of them lack the image stabilization feature, but they are very detailed, especially daylight condition. Another major difference here is on the Hot 12, you can shoot 2K at 30 frames per second. On the A13 Pro, it is a 1080p at 30 frames per second. So guys, what do you think of both video recording qualities? Okay, moving to the front, the picture quality on both devices is not so great, but it is okay. The Infinix Hot 12 have more details than the A13 Pro in a way. No portrait feature on the A13 Pro, which would have made more sense here, but it is okay. Okay guys, so this is what it feels like shooting a video with the front-facing camera on both devices, the Infinix Hot 12 and the Umidigi A13 Pro. Okay, for the picture quality, I would give it completely to the Infinix Hot 12. There's a lot of details in its images, and I'm currently shooting 2K at 30 frames. On the Umidigi A13 Pro, you can only shoot 720p. So guys, what do you think of the picture quality and also the skin tone reproduction of both devices, and also the sound coming out from this device? Do let me know in the comments below. And then the performance. The Infinix Hot 12 is powered by the Mediatek Helio G85 chipset, and this processor makes up for a good gaming on this device. Gaming here is a breeze, no lags, depending on the mobile game you're playing, and you have surround sound coming out from this device. On the A13 Pro, it is powered by the UniSoc T610 processor, although not really a powerful gaming chipset, but it doesn't show any sign of lagging behind when gaming. On both devices, I'm playing the Call of Fire Battle. It is also a demanding smartphone game set to play at high graphics settings. The A13 Pro craves a 6GB of RAM. There is no memory expansion here, while the Hot 12 sports a 4GB of RAM that can be expanded up to 7GB. But the A13 Pro launches apps faster than the Hot 12. The A13 Pro have a 5150 mAh battery, while the Hot 12 have a 5000 mAh battery. In real life, both of them last for a very long time, and will definitely take you through your daily tasks without breaking down. And they're both clocking around 2 hours to charge with their respective charging break from 0 to 100%. There's so much to admire from these two smartphones, from their design to the performance. And for a budget choice, both smartphones are okay, also considering the price to performance. But it is entirely your priorities and also your pocket strength. They both have good display for viewing media content and can play most games. And the price is also friendly. So which smartphone does it for you? The Umidigi A13 Pro or the Infinix Hot 12? Please share in the comment. And also feel free to like and share this video. Yes, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you in the next one.